What's going on, LDBC QuestX here? Shout out to Ticket TV. He posed a question a couple of days ago. A subscriber of his asked him a very, very intriguing question, but at the same time, to me, a frustrating question. And I'm going to get to why. The subscriber asked the question, who would win in a fight between Adrian Broner and Prime Zab Super Judah? And here's where the frustration part comes in. Because I unequivocally should be able to say, without a shadow of a doubt, Zab Super Judah. But the frustrating situation with that is that Zab, given all his talent and ability, much like Adrian Broner, he wasn't lacking anything physically. He lacked things upstairs mentally to keep himself focused in fights. If we're talking about, because we have to, and if we break this fight down in microcosm, Zab technically, from a technical standpoint, would dog walk the shit out of Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is too inactive in the ring. He has lazy counters. He has zero head movement. His stance is too wide. And Adrian Broner, he doesn't know how to punch with his opponents. And Adrian Broner also does not provide effective pressure on his opponents. It's usually he's walking straight up, waiting for his opponent to fire, and then when they stop firing, he unleashes a combination. That's not how you would beat a Prime Zab Super Judah, period. Prime Zab Super Judah was way too quick, way too strong, had a vicious uppercut. Let the Adrian Broner that fought Sean Porter fight a Prime Zab Judah, Adrian Broner's ass would have been on the canvas. Okay? The problem and the frustrating part about this fucking question, and this is what pisses me off with Zab, is that Zab, when he had total mind, body, and spirit connection in the ring, the guy was a marvel to watch. But on those nights where Zab came into the ring and he was physically fit, had a good game plan, but his mind wasn't there, the man was a tragedy to watch. He fell apart time and time again. And he was a very streaky fighter. But at the same time, it was never a question about Zab's skills. I remember watching Zab's fights and it was like, I don't know what I'm going to get tonight. This man has all the talent and the ability, but I don't know what Zab is going to show. Is this going to be the Zab that's trying to choke out referees? Is this going to be the Zab that wants to low blow dudes in the ring? Is this going to be the Zab that lays down and complains? It's a sad thing. It really is a sad thing because Adrian Broner should not even have been brought up in the same class as Zab Judah. Period. But unfortunately, the mental makeup of Zab is what brings and elevates Adrian Broner's chances of beating him. But if you're asking the question in Prime and we got a focused Zab Judah, oh hell no. Adrian Broner's ass would be dog walked. Period. That clowning shit he does, first off, if Zab, he would have pissed Zab off with all that bullshit that he does. And for most fighters, the key is to piss Zab off because you throw him off his mental game. Adrian Broner don't have the tools to effectively take advantage of that. Because Adrian Broner, I have not seen a fight. And if somebody down in the comment section can let me know a fight where Adrian Broner put effective pressure on his opponent. Not walking straight ahead and waiting for his opponent to gas out or to fire off a combination and then he fires off a combination where he applies effective pressure See, the thing about Zab Judah was if you were an elite fighter, to beat Zab, you had to apply pressure because pressure busts pipes. And Zab, unfortunately, this was the one wrinkle about his offensive game. When you applied pressure to Zab, that's when he would fold. But you had to apply physical and mental pressure. Mental pressure, it was almost a guarantee that something was going to go awry with Zab. But physically, you had to walk him down. You had to walk him down. I'm sorry. Zab, fuck that shit. Zab, when he was on, he thinks at a faster rate than Adrian Broner, and you can tell the guy he had way better combinations that he could fire off, a vicious uppercut. So that's my hat in this whole, this conversation. Without a doubt, Zab Judah in his prime, on a good night. And when I mean a good night, I'm going to remind total mind, body, and spirit sync. He would have dog walked the shit out of Adrian Broner. The only person who would beat Zab Judah versus in the fight between Adrian Broner is Zab Judah, because Zab would have mentally, either some mental shit would have gone down. Let Adrian Broner had done one of those clowning shits where he likes to throw his hands behind, he likes to turn his back on his fighter and he smacks Zab. Zab would have straight up clocked him in the back of the head and been disqualified, period. So that's all I got. LDBC, I'm out. Peace.